Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Yejide Osiberu. How are you all doing today? Today is Friday. Yeah, thank God it's Friday. So a couple of weeks ago, I was in the car with my husband. We were going to church, I think, and they played the music titled "Ire" by Adekunle Gold. And when I listened to this song, I got a lot of inspiration while listening to the song. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a video on this song. But before I say, before I share what the inspiration that I got from this song, I just want you to listen to it. So let's go. The grass is greener on the other side. That's what I thought before I took the ride. I built my bridges so I never look back. But if I had known the life I was searching for was looking me right in the eye, oh, if I had known the life I was searching for was already my own. Ire, 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 yo, open yo. Ire means goodness. If you don't understand Yoruba, Ire means goodness. It means goodness is calling you. Goodness says I should come back home. The grass is greener when you water the ground. Did you hear that? When you water the ground. That's what I found when I took the ride. I realized that the mountain I've been climbing is nothing but sand, yo. The mountain is nothing but sand. I didn't know, I already had the answer. No, I didn't know. If I had known the life I was searching for was looking me right in the eye, oh, if I had known the life I was searching for was already my own. Okay, so I'm going to stop the song there. So it says the grass is greener on the other side. That's what I thought before I took the ride. So my favorite line, or one of my favorite lines in this song is, but if I had known that the life I was searching for was looking me right in the eye. If I had known, and so when I had that line, when we were listening to this song, I was like, oh my goodness, this guy is very deep. Said if I had known that the life I was searching for was looking me right in the eye. That is the problem of youths of this generation. We desire so many things. We want so many things, so many good things. Everybody wants good things. You want to drive a nice car, you want to live in a nice house, you want to wear nice clothes, you want to wear designers and all that, but you want to work for it. Most of the time, the youths of this generation, they don't want to work, for those nice things that they want. They just want it any way. They don't care. They just want it. So when I heard that line, that if I had known that the life I was searching for was looking me right in the eye, you see, God is not a wicked God. God has deposited talent in each and every one of us. He has given us enough to last us a lifetime. When I say to last us a lifetime, He has given us enough in us. He has invested enough in us that if we make use of this gift, you would have money, to buy whatever you need that will last you a lifetime. But most of the time we don't want to do the work. Like if I'm thirsty now, or no, don't let me use that. Let's say I'm sweating and the fan is right there, you can't see it, but there's a fan right there, and I'm sweating, but I don't feel like getting up. I'm too tired to get up. The fan is there. The fan is not going to turn itself on, unless, I know there are some fans now that it has remote. You can use remote control for them, but this one doesn't have a remote, so it can't turn itself on. I have to do the work. I have to get up, go turn it on. Then I won't be sweating no more. So that's the problem that we have. Nowadays nobody wants to do the work. But everything that we need is staring at us, looking at us right in the eye, is telling you, Yejide, 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 I'm here. You are shouting, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke. I need money, I need a job. It's saying, Yejide, look within, look within, look within. There's a job that you can do. Look within you. Pay attention to yourself. I just wanted to go listen to the song. It's by Adekunle Gold and it's titled Ire. The song is deep. If you just take your time and just listen to the song, the song is really going to inspire you, because it did inspire me a lot. Because everything you need is just inside of you. You just have to just look for that thing and develop it, and before you know it, you have everything you want. Before you know it, your gift is making money for you. Your talent is, opening doors for you. You just have to just look within. You don't think that, okay, it's only until I go to America before I can make it, or it's only until I move to Lagos before I can make it. It's only if I go to the UK before I make it, or it's only when I get married I can make it. No. You just have to. The grass is not greener on the other side. That is a very big lie. Now let me tell you something. This is the 6th video I'm doing on the same topic. Now, because the other 5 I didn't like them, I'm doing another one. If I don't like this one, then I'm going to do another one again. Now, I'm not going to post the other 5 that I don't like, because I feel that there are some faults in it. So that's why I did, when I see any fault, then I stop it, delete, then do another one again. So it's the same thing with the people you see. All those people you see posting pictures on Instagram, wear designers and all that, they are not going to post pictures that don't look good. Some of them buy expensive cameras. You see their skin, you be like, oh my goodness, look at this one's skin. Money is good and all that. But it's not really her skin. It's because of the kind of camera she uses. So don't be deceived and start thinking that the grass is greener on the other side. The grass is greener nowhere. Your own grass is green enough. Only if you... There's another line that I like here. It says this grass is greener when you water the ground. Your own grass is green enough only if you water the ground. And how do you water the ground? You look for that thing. You develop it. You improve in that gift. That talent that God has deposited in you. You improve on it. You see someone that sings very well. This person is a very good singer. You are envying the person that, oh God, this God is a wicked God. How come I don't have a good voice? That's because there's another talent in you that God did not give to that person that He gave to you. You just have to look for it, develop it. That's how to water the ground. When you develop it, you invest in yourself. Your gift will start taking you places. Your gift will start making money for you. Before you know it, you are doing what you love to do, but you are making money in return. So don't look at, you see people post. When I read comments on Instagram, I smile, because you see couples, doing all loving up and all that. They post pictures on Instagram and be like, oh, couples go. And I'm like, couples go? You don't know if the man just beat his wife this morning. You don't know, maybe they didn't even have food to eat. But they are not going to share that on Instagram. They are only going to share the good side. They are not going to tell you about the bad side. So stop thinking that the grass is greener on the other side. The grass is not greener anywhere. Wherever you think the grass is greener is because that person is putting in an effort. That person is taking action, is taking step, like the illustration of turning on the fan that I took. If I want the fan, if I'm sweating and I want the fan, I don't want to be, because whenever I'm sweating, I'm always cranky. I don't like sweating. So I don't want to be uncomfortable. I have to get up, go turn on the fan. But a lot of people, they don't want to get up to go turn on the fan. They don't want to get up to go do nothing. They just want to sit down, and they desire designer clothes. They desire good houses, good car. You want to do it, but you just want to sit down. You don't want to do nothing. That's why you think that God is a wicked God. That's why you think that the grass is greener on the other side. That grass that you're looking at on the other side, somebody is paying the price. Somebody is watering the grass every day. When it's not raining, when the rain is not falling to water the grass, somebody has to get up to water it. My mom loves flowers a lot. So when it's not raining season back in Africa, we have to go water the flower. If we don't go, my mom goes herself to water the flower, because if she doesn't water it, the flowers are going to die. It's the same thing. The talent that God has deposited in you, if you don't water it, if you don't develop it, they are going to die. So don't think that the grass is greener. The grass is greener because that person is watering his own plants. Are you watering yours? You need to go listen to this song. It said, I'm looking for another line. There's another line that I like that says something about mountain. But if I had known that the life I was searching for was looking me right in the eye, it said, I realized the mountain I've been climbing was nothing but sand. You know, so many times you want to do something. Let's say you want to start a business. You know, I used to do it too. So, yeah. I want to start a business. Then I would look at all the negative. I don't even care about the positive. I used to be like that. Then I look at all the negative, and that discourages me that, oh, if I do this, this is what will happen, that's what will happen. Then I started to, change my mentality that, okay, people did the same thing and they got result from it. Why am I not using those people that got result as example? Why am I looking at those that didn't get result? Or why am I looking at the negative side? So some of you want to do something, you look at that seemingly, in quotes, mountain, it looks so big. You look at that mountain, oh my God, there's no way I can climb this mountain. There's no way, this mountain is too big. Oh my God, why is this happening to me? This person is this, that person is that. But you're still on your seat, sitting down, complaining. You're not making any move to even go and try and see if you can climb this mountain. You are not trying to even see if you can, there's a way, you can walk around the mountain. But you are just here looking at the mountains. The mountain looks so huge to you, and you're like, oh my God, what kind of life is this? Then you go into depression. But only if you just get up from that seat, get up from that bed, then you will discover that the mountain is not even a mountain, it's just sand. And you can always walk on the sand. That's what this line says. In fact, God bless this guy. This lyrics is really deep. If you would just really look at what the message is trying to pass across to you. It looks like a mountain. It's not a mountain. It's just sand. Get up. Get up from that slumber. Do something with your life. Stop complaining and stop comparing yourself with others. Everything that you need, I repeat, everything that you need to feed you and your family through your entire life, God has put inside of you. Everything you need to feed your entire generation through their lifetime, God has put inside of you. All you need to do is develop it. Nobody is going to come and hand you money and say, take money. There was a time ago, someone was sending me DM on Instagram that, to support him. I did first time. Oh, the person sent me another message, blah, 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 blah. I assisted the person financially again. So then the third time, I'm like, listen, nobody will be dashing you money. No, there's nobody that can be dashing money. You need to look for something you have to do. The problem we have in this generation is everybody is just looking for people that will just give them money like that. Those that are on the top now, they had to work their way to the top. You have to work your way to the top. You have to water your ground. That is the way your grass can be greener than the person on that other side. Because that person on that other side that you're looking at is working on his own grass. You need to work on your own grass. You don't need to copy him or her, how he is working on his own grass. You work on your own grass. Everything, that life that you so much desire. I saw on Instagram too, I've forgotten this gospel singer's name, and he said something that there are things that he's been searching for. I can't remember how he put it exactly, but he discovered that they are in his pocket. The world is in his pocket, something like that. When I saw that, I'm like, oh my goodness, yes, that's the spirit. The world, everything is in your pocket. Look for it. Develop that talent that God has put inside of you. Work on it. Invest in yourself. Water yourself. Water yourself. Like I always say with the illustration of a stagnant water. If a water is stagnant, I don't really see stagnant water here in the US. But when I was in Africa, stagnant water almost everywhere. The water is stagnant, it's not flowing, it's not going forward, it's not moving backward, it's just on the same spot. Then it begins to stink. It begins to attract flies. That is why most people go into depression these days. If you know your worth, if you know that thing, if you know what God has deposited in you, you would not go into depression. That is what keeps you going. I remember when I just got married and financially things were not really looking so good. and people were, making fun of me that, oh, my husband didn't have money and all that. But you know what kept me going? I know that my future is bright, and that's what I always tell people, that I know where I'm going. I'm not bothered about what is happening to me right now. I know where I'm going. I know that that future is bright, and I know what God has promised me. I know how I see myself. I know where I see myself. So I know this is just, this is just a passage. I'm just passing through it. So that is the way we need to see life, because it helps us not to go into depression. A lot of people are depressed these days because they've not found themselves. They don't know what they are doing here. I ask myself questions a lot, and you need to start asking yourself questions too. When I was going to join the choir in my church, I've always joined the choir everywhere, every church that I attend. So when I was going to join the choir here, I told God that, okay, I'm not joining. I joined, but I wasn't going for practice. I told God, I said, I'm not going to go for practice yet until you tell me what I'm doing here. Why am I here? Why am I supposed to join these people? What do you want me to do here? It helps you. It keeps you going, even when they do something you don't like. Because they will always do things you don't like. Wherever you're in your place of work, in church, wherever, if you're a Muslim, in mosque, wherever, people are always going to do something you don't like. But it is that thing that has brought you there that keeps you going. Even when people do things I don't like in the choir or at my place of work, I know why I'm there, and that's what keeps me going. I know where I'm going. I know my goal. That's what keeps me going. I look at my goal. Okay, this is what I want to achieve. So, whatever they say, I try not to let it bother me. Then I keep moving. So if you need to discover, you need to ask God why. God is the one that created you. Now, if this phone is new now, I don't know how to operate this phone. What am I going to do? Fine, I can go to Google and ask Google. Most of the time now we go to Google for everything. But apart from going to Google, I can go to the box. There's always a manual in the box when you purchase the phone, and try and read about the phone, so as to know the functions of the phone. That's the same thing. If you are confused about your life, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know why you are there. Recently I discovered while listening to one of my mentors that even your height, there's a reason why you're tall. I'm tall, I'm 5'11". There's a reason why I'm tall. If you're short, there's a reason why God has created you to be short. Go and ask God why. I didn't look at it that way before, but when he said, I'm like, oh, that's true. There's a reason why you are who you are. There's a reason why you were born into the family you were born into. All you need to do is discover why. And if you don't ask why, then if you don't ask questions, you won't get answers. If you don't ask why, you will not know why you are here. That is why you would think the grass is greener on the other side. That's because that person has discovered his or her own purpose and is watering his own grass. But you have not discovered yours. You are busy, lost in after another person's grass. While you can, discover your own purpose and start watering your own grass. So I just want to encourage us, especially the younger ones, this younger generation, you want something faster. Fast things don't last. There's no shortcut in life. That's what people don't understand. You want to take the back road, before you know it, you are back. You are back to the starting point. If you take the back road, before you know, you are back to the starting point. I remember when we just moved to the United States, then I wanted to study a course. I went there, and then they did placement tests. When you are not from here, if you're from Africa, they do placement tests. They did placement tests for us, and because I'm kind of good in English, so I was able to scale through some level. The way they teach here is different from the way they teach in Africa. So I was able to scale some classes, and they put me in, I scaled maybe 2 or 3. I can't remember now. So let's say they put me in the 4th class. Instead of starting from 1, they put me they let me start from 4. That's just an example. So not just me and a couple of us, maybe 3 of us. Then there are some in the same class with us in the number 4 class that started from 1. They moved from 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we are all in 4 together, but we scaled 1, 2, 3 because we passed the placement test. They didn't really do well in the placement test, so they had to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So now they have done 1, 2, 3, 4. We are all in 4 together. We were given a test. They passed more than we didn't do 1, 2, 3, 4. You know why? Because the way they teach here is different from the way they teach in Africa. But because they started from the beginning, they understood how to answer those questions. We didn't understand because we answered it the way we would have answered it in Africa. So it was like we had to go back to the drawing board. Then we had to sit down, start learning how it is done here. So I told myself that I would have even started from 1 instead, because this one is It's like you're going back. So why did you put me on 4 when I still need to know the things you teach them in 1, 2, 3, 4? It's the same thing. If you think you can take shortcuts, you are still going to go back. You're still going to go back. So because there's no shortcut in life, everything is processed stage by stage, stage by stage, stage by stage. So take that step. If you don't know, you don't know why you are here. You don't know what you are doing here. Believe me, I know why I'm married to the man I'm married to. I know why I have the kids that I have. I know why I work where I work. I know my purpose. I'm beginning to even discover more gifts, because lately God was telling me that, most of the time when they say, what is your purpose? What is your purpose? You say, my purpose is cooking. Some people, their own purpose is cooking. My purpose is cooking. And you think that's all. Lately God was telling me that no, it's not even just one reason why you are here. There are a lot of things to you. You need to use up all your gift, because you're not going to use it in heaven. You're not going to use it on the burial ground. That's why they say the richest place on earth is the burial ground, because a lot of people die with ideas. They die with talent. I'll use this phone as an example again. I'm going to close soon, because I don't like it when my videos are too long. I don't like boring people. Now, if you have this phone now, you can use this phone for different things. You can use it to take pictures. You can use it to record. You can use it to send email. So many things. You can use it to send text messages. But most of the time, people use their phones majorly to receive calls, make calls, and send text messages. But there are so many things you can do on the phone that you don't even know. So many things. So that's what God has been telling me lately. There are so many things in you that you need to discover. It's not just just one purpose. I didn't give you one purpose. I didn't give you one talent. You have many talents. You have to develop it. You have to look for it. And before you know it, each talent is making money for you. So you need to develop that thing. You need to develop, look for that gift that God has put inside of you. That's why Adekunle Gold says that thing that you desire is looking at you in the eye, because it's inside of you. You just need to look for it, develop it, water it. Then before you know it, you have breakthrough. It's opening doors for you. So many things are happening. I know somebody that was just, blogging. Just doing her thing. She takes pictures, posts pictures just on her website. Just doing her thing. And before she knew it, one day somebody just someone in China, I think she said, contacted her. And that's how it started for her to do business for her. I think advertisement or something. Before you know it, this is somebody doing what she loves to do. She loves fashion. So she just takes pictures, posts pictures and all that. And they were contacting her just to use her picture. They had to pay her just to use her picture. They had to pay her to do advertisement for them. This is someone doing what she loves doing. Because that's just her gift. And now it's paying her. Now she's making good money. It's the same thing. You think people are not watching, they are watching. You just keep doing it. It might not, it won't, not that it might. It will not just go like that, boom, once like that. It's going to be gradually. The more you develop yourself, the more you invest in yourself, the more doors will open for you, the more breakthrough you get. Okay, so I'm going to stop here. I hope I've been able to inspire one or two people. Go listen to the song again. I love the song so much. It's Ire by Adekunle Gold. I hope I've been able to inspire you. Please like my video, share my video, and please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. God bless. Bye.